Chalo, I remember last time we were here with you, we were discussing Eliud Kipchoge and his sub-2, like aiming for that sub-2 record. He's the world record holder, but in Berlin, he was Kenenisa Bekele was 2 seconds off of Eliud Kipchoge.
That was very shocking, but it's very shocking. But I would like maybe Lynn to go through that because she's the expert in athletics.
Because for we only got a bronze medal.
Yeah, it was shocking, and it's not even the bronze. It's not even where did Kenya finish. I think it's about what time did Kenenisa Bekele run. I mean, we are literally talking about an athlete who rose from the dead. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, the last 6 marathons he's run, 4 consecutive, he dropped out. He's only finished 1 marathon in the last 29 months, and that is crazy. So he's an athlete who came into the race, and everybody, including myself, I will admit, that had written him off. In fact, I kept waiting. When is he going to drop out? You know, when is he going to drop out? And then he didn't. Even at the 10-kilometer mark, when they ran faster than Eliud Kipchoge's record-setting marathon last year, I still didn't expect it to be Kenenisa Bekele running a fast time. And so to see him coming back, it was like really shocking, and just 2 seconds shy, like extremely shocking. And I now think, you know, like something different has been thrown into the world of marathon, because sometimes I don't want to say it's boring, but sometimes when only one person is dominating, it means that results are very predictable.
Yeah.
But now everybody is willing to pay money to see Kenenisa race Eliud Kipchoge.
Yeah.
Probably something that may
Berlin
not
Marathon, imagine, that would be an excellent race to see them going head to head at the Berlin Marathon and see how far they can push each other, because if you remember in the London Marathon, he made all of the Ethiopians get their personal best because they kept pushing him, he kept pushing them until they all achieved their personal best. So imagining a situation where it's Kenenisa Bekele and Eliud Kipchoge.
Technically renewing a rivalry, because these are 2 athletes who ran for 10 years together. Of course, Eliud Kipchoge having to play second best to Kenenisa Bekele for the longest time on the track, both at the Olympics, at the World Athletics Championships. Now he transitions to the marathon and he gets his niche. Kenenisa Bekele wasn't smooth transitioning from the track to the marathon. Now here he is. Of course, everybody wants to see them run together. Unfortunately, it may not happen, and if it does, probably at the Rio Olympics, I mean at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, probably. But I see Kenenisa Bekele more focused on the record, more than on the Olympic gold. And I also don't see Jos Hamis, who manages both Eliud Kipchoge and Kenenisa Bekele, putting the 2 athletes, you know, against each other in a world marathon major. So
wouldn't that actually make that major more? Yeah,
but then again, you're also looking at, at the money factor, and then you want both of your athletes to be at the top. You want to be like, you haven't lost, you haven't lost. So if you're negotiating appearance fee, it means you can always throw that into the negotiation. And which reminds me that there's also one clash that we never got to witness, unfortunately. Haile Gebrselassie and Samuel Wanjiru. You know, we kept waiting, never happened, unfortunately. But I do hope Eliud Kipchoge, Kenenisa Bekele does happen at some point. And one more thing to probably note about the Berlin Marathon, there's one conspicuous thing, the shoe. The last 5 fastest times have been run in the last 13 months, which includes the record-breaking race by Eliud Kipchoge. And we can't ignore that both, like all the 5 times, fastest times of all-time history have been run by athletes who were wearing the same shoe.
Okay, interesting thoughts on that. Of course, Kenya not performing as well as we had hoped, only managing the podium.